Today's episode is brought to you by Mazars.
Sound Cartel.
From Sound Cartel, I'm Nicole Goodman, and this is Business Essentials Daily. There's micromanaging, there's free rein, leading to potential chaos, and then there's Tony Guattari. There's no rest for the wicked in Tony Guattari's world of team management. You see, Tony's a stickler for keeping everyone on track, and that means continual communication, ongoing reviews, a raft of key performance indicators, and another tool he values, insane dashboards. So how do they help? Asks Heather Dawson.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of this. It really comes from this observation that as a leader, you are the chief inspector officer. It's a bit like an orchestra, and you're the conductor. You're not the player, and you're conducting things. In every business that I've been with, one of the foundational areas that I try to work with the business owners or the leaders on is actually having a dashboard. And that dashboard is a daily, weekly, and monthly dashboard. Because if you want to improve something, dramatically improve it, you measure that stuff daily, you start setting targets for that daily. That sort of process creates insane momentum because you're actually playing a game of cricket and you're not waiting to the end of the match to improve your performance. You're improving your performance during the match like 2020 cricket. And when I talk about an insane dashboard, I'm not just talking about sales. I'm not talking about gross margin. I'm not talking about number of clients. I'm talking about what we consider to be the lead indicators that lead to sales. Things like, how many quotes have you done? What is the conversion rate of those quotes? What is the average dollar sale? What is the frequency of transaction? How many leads do we have? How many presentations have you done? And if you can start to model your entire business on the activities that lead to a sale, then essentially what you're really trying to do as a leader is to develop the team to increase the activities and to sharpen up those conversion rates, which will lead to the sale. And the benefit you've now got, Heather, is that there is a lot of technology, and it's relatively inexpensive because it's cloud-based technology now, where you've got some really brilliant CRMs, customer relationship management programs, that can track this and creates the dashboards. And that's what I like. And every time we've done this, the results are remarkable because they're looking at the dashboards, trying to improve the score on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis.
Okay. And then you talk about the importance of, KPIs and performance review meetings.
Yes, I'm really big on performance review meetings. I am really big on KPIs. I am so big on this that if you join my organisation, after your probation period, I will sit down with you and I'll give you a sheet and I will go through your 5 KPIs one by one. I will get you to sign the KPI sheets so you completely know what you actually are being measured on. And I will not do anything that can't be measured, will not be a KPI, and I will only give you KPIs for factors that you can control that are in your role or in your ability to improve, increase. So essentially that's really key. And when I talk performance management, I am so gung-ho on making sure that you don't get yearly reviewed. I review people every 3 months. I'm so good at it now, Heather, that I will book the meeting in advance. So when you come out of one performance meeting, I will book the next one so you know it's coming, so you don't stray, so you know I've got another performance meeting with that madman Guattari. He's going to go through my KPIs. He's going to go through my scorecard. He's going to give me an action plan plan because I will make you accountable. And if I think that you actually need some additional help, I will start coaching you on a monthly basis. So I will accelerate how many times I meet with you because you need help. So I will get you focused on a monthly action plan. And if you're really, really horrible and hopeless, I'll go weekly. And if I have to go weekly, then you'll get sacked. It's all over Red Rover. I mean, it's kaboom, out of there. See you later, Charlie. Because I hate micromanaging people, but when I do, it's almost like you're going to the extinct zone. You're out of here, out the door.
Brutal accountability, is that what you call it?
Well, hang on. If I'm going to pay people and I'm going to pay them good money, I expect a good results. You're not there to warm a seat.
No. Okay. All right, so far quickly, ha slowly.
Yes, big lesson. Look, in any business, you've got 4 different types of people, okay? You've got those people who are committed and competent. They're your superstars, okay? They're your rock stars. They're the Heathers of the world, okay? Now, they are totally indispensable, but sometimes, Heather, a person like you who is so indispensable, we sometimes feel that you've got really broad shoulders and we just give you more and more work, okay? Because you don't complain. But if I don't look after you, you'll leave because you know that you can get a job somewhere else because you're a bit of a rock star and everybody wants a rock star on their team. Now, that's the first one. You've got to look after that. Then the next type are those people who are not committed, but they're competent. Now, we've all seen these. These are the dangerous ones. They're like the lions. They say all the right things in front of you, but behind closed doors, oh, they play the games. They're not aligned with your culture. They're negative. They're destructive. They're viral. Okay? They've got the skills, but their attitude is indifferent. Okay? They're the ones you have to remove. Now, sometimes because we don't have any systems, we can't remove them because their system is in their business, so we tolerate them. But you know what? It's an amazing breath of fresh air when you finally decide enough is enough and you let them go. Because the single greatest regret you have is you should have done it years ago. And your team also rejoices because they are liberated from this ogre of leadership. So that's the next one. The next type of person are those people that are committed, but they're not competent. They haven't got the skills. They're like a happy dog. You know, they want to please. They're very like, I'm into this, but they are just useless at what they're actually doing. I mean, they're just incompetent. Now, you don't sack them. Of course you don't sack them, but you train them. And if they don't get it, then you actually demote them because you say, hey, I think you're a bit out of the league. This is like the A-League. You need to be in the C-League, and then we'll take you to the A-League. You've gone too quickly. You've been promoted past your level of competency. Okay, so that's an important one. And the last type are those people who are not committed and not competent. Now, just imagine if you had those people on your team. Now, a lot of people have still got them because they go, it's really hard to get people in our industry, so they survive. I mean, they're useless attitude and useless at what they're doing. Now, they're the ones you'll fire really quickly. They shouldn't even get in the front door, but sometimes they do. And all I'm saying to you is in HR is a huge cost, the training, the development that goes into people. When you got to get rid of people, do it quickly. I mean, it's better for you, it's better for them. And then when you hire really slowly, make sure it's a good fit. Not a skill fit, but are they aligned from a behaviour perspective? Are they aligned from a culture's perspective? Have they bought into our vision? That's what you want.
That was Tony Guattari, founder and managing director of Achievers Group. This episode of Business Essentials Daily is produced by the team at Sound Cartel. Thanks for listening. I'm Nicole Goodman. We'll bring you more Be Daily tomorrow. Follow @BE Daily Podcast across social media and head to bedaily.com.au for more from the Business Essentials Daily podcast. Sound Cartel. This episode was brought to you by Mazars. To find out more, visit mazars.com.au. That's mazars.com.au.